All right, I think we're live now. Can y'all hear me? Wait for a few people to pile in here. Let's see who shows up this time. Gotta love the sound of those mic stands clanking around. Well, I rolled and tumbled, cried the whole night long. Well, I rolled and tumbled, cried the whole night long. I hang my head, I didn't know right from wrong. Did you ever wake up, find your door roller gone? Did you ever wake up, baby, find your door roller gone? And hang your head and leave your happy home. Well, I told my woman before I left town. Well, I told my woman before I left town. Don't you let nobody burn your barrel house down. Well, I rolled and tumbled, cried the whole night long. Well, I rolled and tumbled, cried the whole night long. Well, I got up in the morning, I didn't know right from wrong. I got the metal resonator out tonight. Got a few people in here now. I think it's time to smoke me some shit. Using a grill lighter. And how is everybody doing tonight? Diapered up and ready to go. Okay. All right. Well, I'm kind of crippled tonight. Like my back's out, and I can barely move. I don't know how long I can sit in this chair. Just got a kind of a random kind of back injury, a catastrophic implosion of my back. I don't know how it happened. I guess it's just something that randomly happens when you turn 40. I just kind of woke up that way. Robinson Cruz says, "Good evening. Good evening to you, sir." Hey Ed, J1W2T3, and hey to John Paul. Mr. Phillips just be getting it. Thank you for that, Mr. Ron Swanson. Amazing as always. Blues on, Ed. Thank you. Thank you for that. And we got a yes sir from Mr. Dawson. Everybody thinks it sounded good. What kind of cigarettes do you smoke? These are Lucky Strikes, old fashioned. And they're cheap as hell too. Like when they started making them again. And we got a hell yeah from Dave Thompson. Okay, so apparently it's sounding good. Good to see you, brother. Oh, Russell Dees, old friend of mine, and my dad's. Oh, how the hell are you doing, man? Let's see, Camel Blue. I bought the Camel Blues before. The Camels are too expensive though. Can confirm the post 40 back. Hmm. Oh yeah, the post 40 back. Yeah, yeah. I'm hurt. Like my upper back. Ron Swanson, sound great, man. Thank you for that. So JD, haven't seen your notifications for a while. I've mostly been doing live streams for the past few weeks. I haven't put out any like recorded stuff. I'm about to come out with a video about cigar box guitars. I'm going to put out. Like Cruising Timber. I don't think I know that one. He asked me how you doing tonight. I'm doing all right except for a hurt back. I'm doing okay though. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. Going to see how long I can sit in this backless chair that I'm in, and then crawl into bed and be in pain. Are you up for some Robert Johnson? Yeah, I'll do some Robert Johnson once I kill this thing here. Okay, do I have the acoustic in here? Yeah, yeah, I got it. Cure for that back is the dresser behind you. Yeah, that probably might make it worse. Or are you talking about the liquor bottles on top of it? No, I couldn't even pick up any amps today and stuff. Cruising Timber by Larry Sparks, Bluegrass. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't think I know that one. All right, let's hit some Robert Johnson. Got to get the right guitar. Now I got the cure for my back right here. I think I'll hit some of this tonight. Chicago. 1 and 1 and 2, 2 to 2 and 4. I'm never gonna, baby. I'm books, I got to go. Crying, hey, baby, baby, don't you wanna go back to the same old place, to my sweet home, Chicago. 2 to 2 and 4, 4 to 2 and 6. Keep monkeying around with your friend, get your business all in a trick. Crying, hey, baby, baby, don't you wanna go back to the same old place, to my sweet home, Chicago. 42 and 42 and 6, big bad math there. Get your money around, get your business all in a trick. Crying, hey, baby, baby, don't you wanna go back to the same old place, to my sweet home, Chicago. Now 6 and 2 is 8, 8 and 2 is 10. Friend gonna get you one time, she sure gonna get you again. Crying, hey, baby, baby, don't you wanna go back to the same old place, to my sweet home, Chicago. Got the math wrong a little bit on there. Is it Red River Valley? You mean that old cowboy song? Don't know the words to it. It's like now 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 na 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 says, do you listen to other genres of music? Oh, lots of them. Yeah, listen to a lot of jazz, a lot of classical, a little bit of rock and roll, stuff like that. Favorite Robert Johnson song? Probably Crossroads. Even checked to see if this thing was tuned. And it's not. Close enough. Lightning Hopkins, yes. Bring me my shotgun, lightning bound to go shoot again. Bring me my shotgun, lightning's going to go shooting again. I'm gonna shoot my old lady. She was making round too many men. Lord, bring me my shotgun, Lord, and a pocket full of shells. Lord, bring me my shotgun, Lord, and a pocket full of shells. I'm gonna shoot my old lady, throw her down in that deep dug well. Lord, bring me my shotgun, Lord, and a pocket full of shells. Hey, bring me my shotgun, Lord, and a pocket full of shells. I'm gonna shoot my old lady, throw her down in that deep dug well. She said, lightning, you ain't gonna shoot me right now. I just dare you to try. She said, lightning, you ain't gonna shoot me right now. Lord, I just dare you to try. Only reason I don't shoot you right now is my double-barrel shotgun just won't fire. Let's see, we got a super chat from JD, $2.99 Australian. Thank you very much for that, sir. Tunica Hotel, Tony Joe White's version. I don't think I know that one. I've seen the hotels in Tunica, though. The big casinos they got there in the middle of cotton fields. Let's see, Ron Swanson, Canadian 6.99, loving it as always, brother, from your Northern Phillips brother. Oh, that's right, we got another Phillips in here. One of the ones that got lost and went to Canada. Preaching Blues Up Jump the Devil, that old Robert Johnson one. I don't know the lyrics to it, but I can do the music to it. I'm gonna do a video on that like pretty soon here probably. Ow, my fucking back. Moved the wrong way. And not tuned. There's the other slide. What kind of resonator is that? This is called a Republic. It's made in Texas. And I actually borrowed it from somebody like a while back. So could you play some Blind Willie Johnson tunes? I don't know any all the way through as far as the lyrics, but let me see. Motherless Children. And Frank Brader III sends me $4.99. Thank you very much for that, sir. thing will stay tuned. Got one for dust my broom. All right. It's tuned enough. Change slides on that actually. Like something a little heavier for that one. Always cool when you brain fart on the lyrics on the last verse. I need to open me a beer here. Says Colorado checking in. What's up, man? We got Chad Thompson says, "What's up, Ed? How's it going?" Michelob Ultra here because we don't want our heinies to get too big, girls. They will demonetize me for dust my broom like these days for some reason too. Like, yeah, appreciating the super chats though. You know that will make tonight's show a success. Okay, my software tells me it's reconnecting. Okay. Sitting here with a bad back, can barely move, like in a chair with no back on it. Said, very nice, Ed. Thank you from Bakersfield, home of Buck Merle and Moz Wright. Okay, Bakersfield, California. Yeah. They had some good shit come out of there. And he says, you know a lot of lyrics. I can't remember that many. No, nah, hell. I've always been kind of iffy with lyrics sometimes. Like, I'll screw up stuff I've been doing 25 years. Says, awesome show. Thank you. I appreciate that. Playing crippled. God damn it. Now. Sweating in here, too. The Rag Mama Rag. I can do it musically. Let's see. I think. Yeah. Yes, that's Rag Mama Rag, I believe, by old Blind Boy Fuller. Says hello from Dallas, Texas, home of SRV and Blind Lemon. I didn't know that Blind Lemon was from Dallas specifically. I knew he was from Texas. I got corrected on Stevie Ray Vaughan one time too because I originally thought he was from Austin, and somebody told me he was from Dallas. And Josh M says I'm in Colorado too. Y'all getting Rocky Mountain High up there? Um, he asked, "What do you want to play?" I'm gonna play this cigarette for just 1 second. Got 37 people in here. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely time for some back medicine. I'll tell you that. That goddamn out. It hurts to pick this damn bottle up. Shit. Yeah, being 40 sucks. Just a random occurrence too. Like I just woke up like that. Haven't taken anything for it. I'm not a big drug guy. So, some Jameson's, standard Irish whiskey. Says just rolled one up here. They probably wouldn't let me do it on camera even if I did smoke. I got to do some blind lemon like one of these days. I mean, his stuff's really weird. Like his guitar playing is very strange. Yeah, he was the first country blues artist to get any kind of recognition. Like he sold lots of records and stuff. All right, cheers. He says, got to step out on the porch for a smoke. Oh, I don't have to worry about that here. Like I'm in my building here. I could smoke all day in here. He says, ibuprofen. Yeah, I got some in there. I haven't taken any. And I got some Aleve too. That's the strong stuff. He says, feel better, brother. Yeah. The back is better than it was yesterday. I couldn't roll out of bed yesterday. Tobacco Blues, I don't think I know that one. Do you know a hot dog? I don't think so. Today I'm drinking beer and need to drive soon. Hell, you can get too drunk to drive on beer. I've done it plenty of times. Maybe not this stuff. I think it'd probably take a lot of this. Ow. Hell. I'm going to play a little bit of electric stuff here. There it goes. Can y'all hear that? The amp's not mic'd. His back's been bad for 50 years. I hang in with one of those upside down swings for help when it's bad. I think I pulled a muscle or pulled something off of a rib or something like that. Got the old 69 Mustang here. The exact same guitar that Kurt Cobain was playing on Teen Spirit on the video, except his was blue. This is not a reissue either, it's a real one. Found in a garbage can. I fixed it back up. And Mustangs are like really aggravating because they got these switches on them and you can actually cut the guitar off while you're playing, and that sucks. blame me. I wouldn't be lying here, Lord, on the killing floor. A little bit of electric. Josh M says could be kidney stones. Well, I think it's too high up on my back for that. I think I just pulled a muscle. JD sends another $2.99, loving it, he says. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. What amp you using? It's a Fender Super Champ. So a rib out of place could do that. Time to see a back popper. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a pulled muscle. I think that's what it is. I'm better off than I was yesterday. Like yesterday, I couldn't even move. I broke a rib one time. Like I know what that feels like. And it's not as bad as that, but you know, having a little trouble catching a full breath. Like every time I breathe, like my damn back hurts. house that they'll probably like block me and stuff for doing Jimmy. They're kind of Nazis about Jimmy stuff. Ever hear of Jimmy's blues album, the one where he plays an acoustic? He did an acoustic on a song called "Hear My Train A-Comin'." Every time I'm walking down the streets, some of the women start breaking down on me, start breaking down. Please stop breaking down. Stuff I gotta bust your brains out, it'll make you lose your mind. I can't walk these streets now, cause it comes to leave my mind. Some no good woman, she starts breaking down, stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. Stuff I gotta bust your brains out, ooh, it'll make you lose your mind. Well, I came on these streets now, constantly my mind. Some no good woman, she starts breaking down, stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. Stuff I gotta bust your brain out, ooh, it'll make you lose your mind. Every time I'm walking down the street, some no good woman, she start breaking down on me, start breaking down. Please stop breaking down. Stuff I gotta bust your brain out, ooh, it'll make you lose your mind. Now you Saturday night women, you love to ape and clown. Don't do nothing but tear a good man reputation down, stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. Stuff I gotta bust your brains out, ooh, it'll make you lose your mind. Sid for Brains, $10. Says, one for the beer fund. We need more of these live gigs. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate these super chats, man. I'm trying to do one of these a week. They're unplanned. I just play stuff if I know it and fuck up stuff that I do know. You know. you like to play better, acoustic or electric? I couldn't pick a favorite really. I mean, but one thing I do like about acoustic is it's more easy to kind of make it sound like there's two people playing at once. You can kind of fool people. You can do, you know, the finger picking stuff. You can do that on electric too. But I enjoy doing that kind of stuff more on the acoustic. So JD says I'm in the Philippines at the moment, 9:30 a.m. Damn, the Philippines. I tell you, probably the strangest gig that I ever played was a Filipino birthday party. Like I played for a guy and his Filipino wife and her entire family, and they had no idea what kind of music I was playing. I don't think they'd ever heard any of that stuff because I was doing acoustic. You know, I was doing like old blues and stuff. D. Bernston, $7. Really appreciate that. He says, "Is this enough for 2 packs of smokes and SC?" Well, pack of these about $5, like, which is extremely cheap for cigarettes around here. That'll get me about a pack and a half. So thank you for that, man. I think the good cigarettes are like $10 a piece down here now, like $10 a pack. Watching on a tiny smartphone, can't see well. Is that a Mustang? Sounds rad. Yeah, this is a '69 Mustang, beat up as hell. That is not a relic job. That's real. Mississippi Fred McDowell. Let me see. Been a while since I've done the video on it. You got to move. You got to move. You got to move, child. You got to move. might be high, you might be low, you might be rich, child, you might be poor. When the Lord get ready, you got to He says, you know any ZZ Top songs? I know some. I wonder if they blocked me for that. But I've been up, I've been down, take my word, been around, yeah, yeah. I ain't asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown, I'm just looking for some touch. Yeah. I do that one live sometimes. PB&J said that's a beautiful guitar, that resonator. Yeah, that's a Republic. It's made in Texas. It's an aluminum resonator. You know Jimmy Reed's Amos Moses. I don't think I know that one. And they're like, I'm going up, I'm going down, I'm going up, down, 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 any way you want. That's Jimmy Reed. Look at that. The socket doing yeoman's work. Yeah, I got the socket slide here. The deep socket. In case you're wondering what size it is, it's a 9/16. Mystery Train Rockabilly. All right. Chad Thompson, $5. Thank you very much for that. Probably forget half the words, but train I'll ride, 16 coaches long. Train I'll ride, 16 coaches long. With that long back train, man, got my baby gone. Train, coming round the bend. Train, coming round the bend. Well, that took my baby, but it never will again. the line. Train, train, coming on down the line. Well, bringing my baby, well, cause she's mine, oh mine, mine, oh mine, mine, oh mine, mine, oh mine. There's a rockabilly picking there. He must have seen my damn bowling shirt. PB&J, $4. Thank you very much for that, man. I hope the mix is good, like with this unmiked guitar amp and me singing into the mic like that. I have no idea what it sounds like. Audio engineering is excellent. Okay, cool. Carl Perkins Matchbox like last time. I'm sitting there wondering where the matchbox hold my clothes. I'm sitting there wondering where the matchbox hold my clothes. I ain't got no matches, but I got a long way to go. Let me be your little dog till your big dog comes. Let me be your little dog till your big dog comes. I ain't got no matches, but I got a long way to run. I'm an old boy, a long, long way from home. I'm an old boy, a long, long way from home. Ain't got no match, but I got a long way to go. Well, I'm sitting there wondering where the matchbox hold my clothes. Sitting here wondering where the matchbox hold my clothes. I ain't got no matches, but I got a long way to go. Bill Brunzi or Hound Dog Taylor. I might be able to pull out some Bill Brunzi a little bit. The Crossroads, might be able to do that in a minute. Did Robert Johnson learn how to play in a graveyard? That's what they said. I mean, a graveyard was a quiet place to go at night where you could practice, you know. It's kind of like the way like a lot of us used to hang out in graveyards when we were teenagers and drink or whatever. I used to do that. Can you play something with a slide on the Mustang. Well, it ain't really set up for that. I can retune it. A Fender, so it's going to take some tuning. A 50-year-old Fender. I don't need that for this. So that's what the slide sounds like on the Mustang. I don't think I've ever tried a slide on it before. Hell, it's got bad enough action, so I guess a slide works on it. That's All Right Mama. I can probably pull that one out in a second. Can you play Ice Cream Man by Van Halen? It depends on which part. I knew the hard part like a long time ago, where you actually have to physically put the guitar up like this to play it because the reach is so big. Yeah. I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. With all my flavors, I guarantee to satisfy. Okay, let's see. Shake Your Money Maker. I can probably do that. So let's see, we got a whole list of requests here, don't we? Hang on one second. Software giving me trouble. We got That's All Right Mama as a request. Let's see, Crossroad Blues. You got to remember to pull that out. Hound Dog Taylor. I don't think I know none of his. All right, yeah. Try to keep those in mind there. And while I'm tuned for slide, I'll go ahead and do that Elmore James. But first, I need some more back medicine. Because if you're just joining us here, I had a catastrophic back implosion while visiting the Titanic, and I am hurt. Ooh. So cheers, y'all. Some Jameson's Irish whiskey. So much easier when you're on a stage and there's no camera pointing at you. Shake your money maker, shake your money maker, shake your money maker. Something just happened. Did my wireless just die? We had another catastrophic implosion here. I believe my wireless just ran out of batteries. I'm gonna have to hook a cable up. I haven't charged this thing. I think it's the damn guitar. That's what you get for playing a 50-year-old fucking guitar from 1969 that you didn't wire real good, yeah. It's the switch. See this is why I hate Mustangs. These switches will turn the guitar off and stuff. Okay, let's do a take 2 of that. Shake Your Money Maker. Shake your money maker, shake your money maker. I got a girl, she lives across the hill. I got a girl, she lives across the hill. Think that another don't believe she will. You gotta shake your money maker, shake your money maker, shake your money maker, shake your money maker. You gotta shake your money maker. I got a girl, she just won't be true. I got a girl, she just won't be true. Tell her that I love her, don't believe she do. You gotta shake your money maker, shake your money maker, shake your money maker, shake your money maker. You gotta shake your money maker. Shake your money maker, shake your money maker, shake your money maker. Roll your activator, you gotta shake your money maker. Yeah. Now, what the problem is here is this damn switch right here for the neck pickup, like it moves slightly out of place and it cuts off. Let me tune this thing back up. What's up, Gizmodus? JD299, thank you for that. Life by the Drop, that's a Stevie Ray Vaughan song. Don't think I know it. Don't remember how it goes, actually. Tune this thing back up to standard real quick. We'll do That's All Right, Mama. I mean, a Mustang is just a real aggravating cousin of a Stratocaster, basically. I like the string tension on them though, because you know they're real short guitars, so you got like low string tension, and you can put thicker strings on them. That's All Right, Mama. On a totally inappropriate guitar. I wish I had the Gretsch with me tonight. That's all right, Mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, Mama. Just any way you do it. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Done told me, Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you fooling with, she ain't no good for you. And that's all right, that's all right, that's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. that approximated it pretty good. That was a good impressionist or cubist version of it. And let's see if we have one for Crossroads also. Have to switch back to the acoustic for that one. Capo. Gizmodo says, "You're Cuban?" No, I said I'm a cubist. Like cubist art. I'm a cubist guitar player. Oh, I need to retune this thing first. Corn, he says. I know what he's talking about. We might hit that in a second. We'll see what Crossroads sounds like on this whole thing. Gare du Corps, $9.99. Thank you very much. Completely off topic, but would love for you to do the Stanley Brothers cover of In the Pines on YouTube. To, gives a listen as a reference. I don't know how I don't know this, but funny enough, like I did not know there was a Stanley Brothers version of In the Pines, and I'm a big Stanley Brothers fan. What I hate about this guitar is you have to kind of hold on to it because it does that. It's very imbalanced. Like it just boom, boom. So when you go way down the neck here, you got to kind of hold on to it. Said the Lord above, I'm a sinner. Say, poor Bob, if you please. Went down to the crossroads. I tried to flag it right. I went to the crossroads. I tried to flag it right. Nobody seemed to know me, babe. Everybody passed me by. I went to the crossroads. I looked east and west. I went to the crossroads. I looked east and west. I didn't have no sweet woman, babe, yeah, to my distress. Down at the crossroads, rising sun to my soul now, babe. Whole body's sinking down. You can run, run, run. Tell my friend Willie Brown. You can run, run, run. Tell my friend boy Willie Brown. Standing at the crossroad, babe. Believe I'm sinking down. All right. Oh, my fucking back. He says the Republic brand actually imported, made in China. Is Republic lying to us? They were giving me that deep heart of Texas shit when I looked them up. Made in Texas. Well, I'm glad y'all enjoy that. Josh M says like Kurt Cobain's version. I guess he's talking about In the Pines. Yeah, like, but when I heard that the first time, like, this was before I knew that Leadbelly did it. And when I heard Kurt do it, I was like, damn, that's a Bill Monroe song right there. But what the hell? Like, why are they doing Bill Monroe with the wrong lyrics? We're talking about probably 30 years ago, 35 years ago, something like that. No, about 30 years ago. Yeah, because I would have been about 10. Yeah. Oh, no, somebody said, ow, fuck. The liquor bottle just, I have to use this hand here. Yeah, somebody said corn earlier. You know, my dad used to call it rheumatism medicine, so maybe it'll work for me. Some old-fashioned rheumatism medicine. Ever been to Texas? No, I've not. Let's see. Like, how far west have I been? I've briefly been to Arkansas. Like that was just when I crossed the Mississippi River for 15 minutes. You need some chiropractic back cracking. Maybe. What it feels like to me is just a pulled muscle. Says I watch Chiros on YouTube, but what's Chiro? Chiropractics. Yeah. Was Kurt murdered or was it suicide? Not that he shot himself. He was fucked up on heroin. Couldn't handle it, you know. He was not made for rock stardom. Some people are not made for any kind of fame, like psychologically and stuff, you know. I mean, like if I had gotten really famous, like I would probably go completely insane because I'm not a people person. Um, like I don't like meeting people all day and having people clawing at me and you know, um, like trying to get a piece of me. You know, like really famous people do. Like shit, I'd probably be on heroin with a shotgun in my mouth. Like if I had gotten as famous as him, who knows? He was just kind of running like a little punk band, you know, in a van and stuff. They didn't think they were going to get big. Nirvana was kind of an accident. Have you tried Skinner's Hell House whiskey? No, I've not tried that. Says, hey, no cursing. Oh hell. No. I'm sorry, Ma. I didn't mean to say no bad words. You ever tried Blanton's? I've not tried Blanton's either. Since I've been to Houston when I was a kid. Yeah, I've never been to Texas. They do this thing called the ring dingler or the Y strap. Like, wait, I don't have any context for that one. That sounds like something dirty. The chiropractor. I think yeah, okay. I'm sure back in the day, after one or two snorts of shine, lyrics are made up by the seat of your pants. You know, a lot of them guys, like on the old records from the 20s and 30s, sounded like they were kind of making stuff up. And of course, they were borrowing stuff from each other too, or stealing, like depending on how you want to put it. Like um, Robert Johnson to me sounds like he might have been writing stuff down. Like his lyrics are very poetic. Said, how about in the pines? Yeah, I can do that. Let's smoke this damn thing. Have you tried any Polish alcohol? Oh, well, Polish alcohol. Oh, he didn't capitalize it. I have not. I figured Poland would be like a big vodka country, but I'm ignorant, so it's where they put your spine to decompress the disc. It is definitely not a disc that I got out. It's on one side. Your opinion on Dylan's track, Blind Willie McTell? Well, you know, pretty hard for Bob Dylan to go wrong, really. I'm a big Dylan fan, especially like his '60s stuff. Have you heard of Dirty Blues legend Lucy Bogan? I think I may have heard the name, but I'm not familiar with him. He's like a hokum person. Big fan from Canada. Love your YouTube channel. Thank you very much. No, no, the real permanent problem I have in my back is in my lower back. Like just from lifting stuff all the time, and that kind of shows up and goes away. But yeah, this thing here is like a damn almost crippling injury. Like I couldn't roll out of bed yesterday. I'm hanging on today. The moonshine helped a little bit. Constipation can make your back hurt. Well, I take my fiber. Big Mama Thornton, yeah, Roadhound dog, yeah. Bogan was a female blues singer from the 1930s. Okay. He says I think Robert Johnson was a better songwriter than guitarist or singer. Um, I mean, he was pretty damn good, like for the context of the Delta. Like he was a lot more surgical in his playing, like than a lot of the other guys, if you know what I mean. But yeah, he definitely was the best lyricist there was at the time. Probably maybe one of the best lyricists in the whole genre. Ice and Advil. Yeah, I got some Advil in there. Mostly use that for hangovers. Constipation Blues. Yeah, that might be a good one to write. He says, yeah, Poland is a very vodka country. Most popular one is called Zubrowka. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was never very big on vodka. Like it's too clean for me. I like a whiskey that's got like a little bit of crap in it. You know. I like the Kind Mama from McTell. Yeah, I got to get my damn my 12 string strung back up and stuff. Like I got broke strings on it. Do some more Willie McTell and shit. Do some videos on him. Good for muscle pain as well. Yeah, yeah, the Advil. Hell, I got a leave in there too. That's real good for that shit. Says, how about some reefer? I don't smoke. That stuff makes me paranoid. Screaming Jay Hawkins actually does constipation blues. I have to look that up. I got to look that up. You know, Mozart had this scatological tune, like a canon that he wrote. It was called "Lick My Ass," or "Lick Mein Arsch" in German. It's part of his official canon. You can look that up. It says a little grass makes the good times last. It never did for me. It always made me paranoid. Pot soaked tequila kills my pain and helps me sleep. 70 years. I've seen people do that. I've seen people like take a bud and drop it in a bottle of tequila. I, I, I don't remember trying it though. Like I didn't like when they had it like in front of me. I didn't try none. Says I'm gonna look that up. PB and J. Yeah, there is indeed a Mozart piece called "Leck Mein Arsch," lick me in the ass. No, no, it's actually called "Lick mich im Arsch." Okay, I got my German wrong there. "Leck mich im Arsch." Yeah, lick me in the ass. Basically German for kiss my ass. Muddy Waters, Cocaine and Reefer. I can probably pull that one out. What was that request from earlier? Let me go back here. Got to scroll back a little bit. I think I had one for Into Pines. That's what it was, wasn't it? Looking. Okay, yeah. So we got Into Pines and we got Cocaine and Reefer as request. Let's see here. Y'all give me 1 second to go to the little boy's room, and I'll be right back. In this case, it's right out the door. All right, all right. And if I can find a pick here. in the pines. The longest train I ever saw went down that Georgia line. The engine passed at 6 o'clock, and the cab passed by at 9. In the pines where the sun never shines, and we shivered when the cold wind blows. I asked my captain for the time of day. He said he throwed his watch away. The long steel rail and the short cross tie, I'm on my way back home. In the pines where the sun never shines, and we shivered when the cold wind blows. Little girl, what have I done to make you treat me so? You cause me to weep, you cause me to moan, you cause me to leave my home. In the pines where the sun don't never shine, and we shiver when the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold wind blows. All right, the other one was what? Oh, it was Champagne and Reefer, that's right. Ow! God damn it! Ow! Let's see. Oh, need a thumb pick. Hang on. Give me river when I want to get out. Well, give me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me river when I want to get out. When I'm alone, bring me a woman, put her by my side. should mean no law. Well, the people want to smoke a little dope. Well, there should be no law. The people want to smoke a little dope. Well, they really like your head. And it's good for your body, don't you know? I lay my head in my baby's breast. She said, "Mother, you're the one I love the best." Show is my name. I'm gonna get so high this morning. Lord, it's gonna be a crying shame. Think I'll stick with my reefer. Ain't gonna be messing around with no cocaine. Oh, bro. I'm getting requests for Hank Williams and Johnny Paycheck and stuff. I've done all that stuff. Let's see, a little Rockin' Rollickin', Waylon Jennings, Johnny Paycheck. I want champagne and reefer too. Yeah, I'll take some champagne. Got a bad hangover with champagne, I'll tell you that. My grandma went to school with Ralph Stanley, and a lot of my kin come from his hometown, where half the town knows the Stanleys personally. Town in question is Clintwood, Virginia. Oh, that's okay. Like, is there an actual Clinch Mountain there? Like, he had the Clinch Mountain Boys. Any Mongo Jerry? Well, he had one song that I know of. It's that "Well, the summertime and the weather is hot." I need another beer. Oh, shit. Some fantastic playing with it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Do you know Knuckle Up by John Lee Hooker? I don't know that one. What do you think about the guy West Virginia Dude? Ooh, I don't think I know him. Is he like a YouTuber? It's the Bubbles. Oh, Richmond, north of Richmond. Oh, okay, I've heard that. Yeah, yeah, the old ginger guy. Yeah. Well, I mean, good song. Went viral, struck a chord with a lot of people. I mean, I haven't heard his other stuff, but he hit a good one on that one. says, "Hey Edward, give Shave 'Em Dry a listen and share your thoughts on it." Wait, who's that by? Yep, there is a Clinch Mountain. A ton of bluegrass came from that part of the state. Great museum there in town. Okay, yep. But the other Virginia band was Jim and Jesse and the Virginia Boys. Oliver Anthony. Okay, yeah, that's the Rich Men north of Richmond guy. Yeah. And he says I think he's a pretty good picker. I've only heard him strum. Oh, Lucy Bogan. That's right, from earlier. Yep. Y'all want to look it up? Hell. Boogie Chillin'. If I knew the words, let's see. That's Boogie Chillin'. Just moving all this shit around here. Wonder if I can pull this out of my ass and do it solo, like I've always done it with bands. I love the way you walk. 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 You my babe, I got my eyes on you. I see you every day. I see you every day. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. You my babe, I got my eyes on you. Got dimples in your jaw. 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 You my baby, my eyes on you. I love to see you switch. 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 You my baby, I got my eyes on you. Let's take a look at Lucy Bogan, Shave 'Em Dry, and see if I can make out the lyrics. Okay. There we go. Let's give it a listen. I'll probably have to play it through the headphones. Like for some reason the computer audio like doesn't like to broadcast on this software. I haven't figured that shit out yet. You all ready?
I got nipples on my titties, big as the end of my thumb. I got
Okay,
something between my legs.
right away. I've got nipples on my titties, big as something.
I'll make a dead man come. Oh, daddy. Baby, won't
Make a dead man come.
you shave 'em dry? No, Lord, no. Want you to grind me, baby. Grind me until I cry.
Grind me till I cry. And she has a parental advisory PMRC Tipper Gore sticker on the record. This is the first blues album I've ever seen with a Tipper Gore sticker on there.
Say I fucked all night and all the night before,
Oh
baby.
damn!
And I feel just like
And
I
she's just laying it right out. She said I fucked all night.
wanna fuck some more. Oh, great God, daddy, grind me, honey, and shave me dry. And when you hear me holler, baby, I want you to shave me dry. I got nipples on my titty, big as the end of my thumb. Daddy, you say that's the kind of woman you want, and you can make 'em come. Oh, daddy, shave me dry.
All right. Well, damn, I didn't know they had ones that explicit back in those days. You just showed me something I didn't know. I'm gonna get banned from that song. I mean, I thought "Dirty" for back then was like Diddy Wall Diddy and shit, you know. That she didn't give a shit. So there's more songs if you guys want to listen later on YouTube. Yeah, I'll definitely check some more of that out. That probably can't cover any, but it says hi from Brazil, Adriano. What's up, man? It says who is this woman? Her name is Lucille Bogum. I think it was. Never heard of her. Like, um, didn't know she existed. Like, probably a reason I didn't know she existed. But that was cool, man. Well, you learn something every day. And you know, I was always into like punk and G.G. Allen and stuff, and didn't know this person existed. Josh M says I never knew they had explicit lyrics back then. Well, I knew they had some explicit stuff, like you know, there are people that sang like I'm a fine mother for you, don't you know? That they were kind of doing word plays with it, like the old Memphis Minnie, like used to sing, yeah, I'm a bad mother for you or whatever. But never heard one of them just say fuck like right on a record like that. Says LOL, I can't wait for Ed to cover that one, singing he has a nipple bigger than his thumbs. Yeah, that's out of this world, man. Find a chick to sing it. Well, I got a chick bass player. I might force her to sing it. So she has a lot of albums. Yeah, that's like super hokum. Or you know, most of those guys were just kind of implying stuff like, "What's that? Smells like fish," you know. There was a specific genre it was classifying under, if I remember correctly. Can't remember the name. Bo Carter had a huge repertoire of those kind of X hits. Oh, okay. And D. Bernstem says hokum question mark. Hokum was just dirty blues music, back in the 20s, 30s, and such. And Nina Simone sang about her titties in the 70s. Yeah, well, it's not so outrageous in the 70s. 'Cause I've seen pictures of Grace Slick like with her tits out like back in the 60s and stuff. Definitely the first blues record cover I ever saw with a tipper sticker on it. Man, when I was a kid, like if a CD like had that tipper sticker on there, man, that's the one you buy right there. Like a Tipper Gore, like basically inadvertently showed us what records to buy. Yes, explicit content, parental discretion is advised. Yep. Banana in your fruit basket. Yes, that's a Blind Boy Fuller song. Yeah, yeah, they kind of did innuendos mostly back in those days. 20s and 30s were freewheeling. FCC ended the pre-code era. Probably right. Yeah, those are the good records with the black and white sticker. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like yeah, I'd buy cassette tapes and stuff like back in those days and see that sticker. Like, well, this band must be pretty good. NWA. Yep, yep. And what else we got here? I might cover that song on my Patreon channel. Like YouTube will probably kick me for doing it on here, but I might do the old what was it? Shave it clean or something? That could be a hoot to do a video on that just on the Patreon page. Shave me dry. That's what it's called. Yeah. Johnny Cash, Sunday morning coming down. I don't know the lyrics to it, but yeah, squeeze my lemon till the juice runs down my leg. That's some Robert Johnson hokum right there. There's a couple songs where he's singing about his dick, probably like old Dead Shrimp Blues and Phonograph. On a Sunday morning, Lord, I wish that I was stoned. Sunday morning coming down. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Chris Christopherson wrote "Sunday Morning Coming Down." What's that? Smells like fish. That's some hokum by Blind Blake. There's also a more explicit song called "Until the Crows Come Home," but I have to warn you, it's really dirty. I can deal with it. I used to buy G.G. Allen records and stuff. Not tuned, of course. Yes, G.G. Allin, the true king of rock and roll. See, Terraplane Blues is about a woman in a car. Yeah, that was Robert Johnson's biggest hit when he was alive. Actually, like it was like a regional hit. He didn't sell a lot of records. I mean, I probably sold more records now than Robert Johnson sold when he was alive. That's the fucked up thing. The only guy in the Delta that really sold records probably was Charlie Patton. The rest of the guys, like, they didn't sell too many. This new guitar, or just new to the stream. This guitar, I've had it for a while. I did a video on it. It's called a Fender Mustang, and it's a 1969 one. It's an antique, historic, I would say, guitar. Beat up as hell. A friend of mine found this in a trash can in disrepair, and I fixed it back up. It says, is the neck original? Yeah, that's how I confirmed the date on it. The date on these guitars is stamped down here on the bottom of the neck. I took the neck off and read it, and yes, September of 1969. It says, hey Edward, why do you think blues is not popular anymore? Well, music is not popular anymore, really. I mean, to think about what's current right now. You just got the pretty much the same old drum beat, like somebody mumbling over it. I mean, the music appreciation is pretty fucked. Hell, you should join a band sometime. Like, a music appreciation is fucked with most musicians these days. You're pretty much going to get people that only know, like, whatever rock records they heard in high school, and that's the extent of their record collection. Do you know some Clapton? Yeah. With the caveat that it's mostly Cream. Like, I like Cream. about production these days. Yeah, pretty much. Even rock bands now are like lining their drums to the grid and all that stuff. Overproduced. How about Jimi Hendrix? Hear My Train a Comin'. I'd have to learn that one. I never did know that one. Like on the guitar and stuff. But yeah, I might whip out my 12 string one day and, and do that one. Let's see, Taylor Swift. Yeah, she just joined the Billionaires Club. So she officially has like as much money as Paul McCartney. So get me off of this planet, please. Get me out of here, somebody. Yeah. Edward is God, probably. Nice Jam Man, Cream, the supergroup. Yeah, Cream was my favorite Clapton thing. Like I didn't like much of his later rock and roll stuff. Who did Preachin' Blues? That was Son House. I don't remember Castles Made of Sand like how it goes on the damn guitar. Something like that. Never covered that one with a band and stuff. I've covered a lot of Jimmy songs with bands. Like never bothered to sit down and learn that one. Hear My Trainer Coming or Machine Gun. Y'all are gonna get me blocked on YouTube. Machine gun, machine gun, machine gun, tear my body's on apart. Yeah. Something like that. I never covered that one with a band either. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Blues Breakers, man. That was a good band. John Mayall and the Blues Breakers. You know, Levy Can't Moan by Son House. I don't know that one lyrically. I don't think I remember how the guitar to it goes either. Rude Mood by Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't think I know that one. Def Letter. I might do that one like in a minute when I pick my slide guitar back up. My resonator. Says, why was Jimmy so good? No idea. Like he just had it, you know. thumbs up, subscribe. Yeah, like, subscribe, share, do all that. I bet some of y'all here ain't even just hit the subscribe button yet. Like, ain't even. Why can I not talk? Some of y'all here like ain't even subscribers to my channel yet. Release date for your new album? Not really sure yet. Just whenever I get it mixed and get like a few tracks done, get the cleanup done. How many scales do you know? You know, I didn't know scales until probably 10 or 15 years after I learned guitar. One of those things I didn't learn like on a theoretical level how to play. There's a scale for you. I've dusted my broom out. I played that one earlier. Beano album, man. Beano's like a drug that keeps you from passing gas too much, isn't it? David Hick, Canadian, $6.99. Thank you very much for that, sir. I really appreciate that. You know, all these streams get demonetized for some reason or another. Just me saying fuck too much or playing songs about titties the size of your thumb like I did earlier, or just playing something that's copyrighted, you know. So yeah, those super chats really help. Let's see. Do you know any Sabbath? Yeah, big Black Sabbath fan. Yeah. You can tell my guitar's not got enough ass in it for Sabbath right now. But where do you record? Right here in this room, and sometimes in my bedroom, depending on what kind of track I'm doing. But you can see those acoustic panels on the wall back there, like it helps me mix in here and stuff. There's a special on subscriptions this week only. Yes, there is. They're free this week. Here at Clapton, yep. Don't worry, I can't talk either. Can't say words or I mumble. Yeah, I never was a great communicator. I do have a handicap though, and I'm Southern, like so I don't have a good command of the English language just by the nature of how I grew up speaking. You were amazing. Haven't listened to you in a while. I miss hearing you. Oh well. Yeah. But thanks for enjoying it, man. Let's see. Have you played Brown Sugar by ZZ Top? I actually used to cover that in a band. I didn't do the singing on it. Yes, I have played that. And Chad Thompson says, I will send you $20 PayPal for a Sabbath song. Google won't steal it that way. Okay. We will do a solo version of Paranoid. Don't know that like how that's gonna sound, but I can sing it. Like probably not gonna sound good without a backup band, without some bass and drums. But. All right. There's a whole Black Sabbath song. The YouTube Gestapo is going to get me. As Chad Thompson says, just send it. I really appreciate that, man. Tone chicken. Yeah, it's a Mustang. It's chicken picking kind of guitar, yeah. And TT sends me $1.99. Thank you very, very much. Says, wow, you didn't seem like you were trying. Well, I play that one like all the time, like with bands and stuff. You see, when I do a gig, I do as much blues as I can get away with. Then I do rock stuff, so I don't get like fired or get shit thrown at me and stuff. Cause you know, like most barroom audiences, they want to hear stuff like that. I get people from YouTube who show up to my gigs sometimes, um, probably expected me to be playing like acoustic Robert Johnson stuff, and they'll hear Rocky Mountain Way, and they're probably like, "What the fuck?" You know. Snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah, that about sums up the sound of that guitar. Yeah. Do you like other YouTube guitarists? I don't follow much of anything modern really. I mean, most of the stuff I listen to is like old as hell. Like that goes for any genre, jazz, rock, blues. You know, most of the stuff I listen to is pretty old. Country. Remember when Ozzy used to bite the bird heads off? I thought it was a bat. And Chad Thompson says, "LOL, I listen to everything." Yeah, I mean, I decided when I was going to be a musician, I decided I'd get into like music. I wasn't going to be like too damn, stuck on one genre. I mean, I was like renting medieval records out of the fucking library in high school and stuff, and the library guy would let me take them home. Big fan of classical music, jazz, you know, but it's mostly old. Why is music dead these days? Well, I think it's like an educational problem. Music appreciation is not really taught. They have a music class when you go to elementary school and middle school and stuff, but they don't properly teach appreciation of it. And they did a scene of it in Little Nicky. Ozzy biting something's head off. The old Zeppelin, yeah. I was working on this song with my band today, actually. Now I know they'll block me for that. Like, they fucking blocked Beato like for doing Zeppelin, like teaching a Zeppelin song, like should be fair use. Dig Sinatra? Yes, I've got a couple of Sinatra albums down here, my stack of records. Love me some Frank Sinatra. Ever heard Marcus King? I've heard of him. Um, like he's from Greenville. I didn't know that. He's like that rotund guy, right? That plays guitar. Am I right about that? El Paso by Marty Robbins. Like I was in Maggie Valley one time at a amusement park they have there. It's up in the mountains in North Carolina. It's called Ghost Town in the Sky. That I don't think it's open anymore. But it was like a Wild West themed place. They had a Western saloon there. They had a guy that played the honky tonk piano, and they had this like crooner up there that would sing songs and stuff, and he sang that. And my dad and his buddy like being really drunk, and I don't know if Russell's still in here. He was in here earlier. um, the guy goes, you know that part in the song El Paso where he goes like, hey, hey, and we're sitting there in the saloon, and my dad and Russell just bust out laughing, like just go wow, like this guy like up there trying to sing, and like it just made me embarrassed as hell. Like I like sunk down to my chair and stuff. Let's see. It was a dove, I believe. Yeah, Ozzy bit the head off a dove in front of some record executives, and he got banned from the record company building. You should get your band together and do a YouTube live. Yeah, to talk about a technical nightmare, man. God damn. like with nobody to run it but me. Ever watch Clifton Hicks? He does a lot of old stuff on banjo mainly. I haven't heard of him. Marcus is a big guy, not quite rotund. I think I know who you're talking about. That's Kingfish Ingram, probably rotund. Oh, okay, might be. Says yeah, yes, he's the rotund one. Talking about the Kingfish Ingram. Yeah, the Marcus King is amazing, but I think he's overproduced. Like some of his live acoustic is good though. Okay, I have to look him up. So that place closed in 2010, or does it say 11? There's a heart symbol in front of it. 2016, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was earlier than that. Says I know Rick Beato. He has a really big channel. Yeah, he's like a music teacher type of guy. I think he actually taught at university for some time, and he just teaches general music and stuff. And every now and then he'll put up a video like bitching like Led Zeppelin blocked me, man, or Jimi Hendrix blocked me. I think, God damn it. Yeah, he's got like a million or something subscribers. But he's a guy who really knows what he's talking about when it comes to music theory and engineering and stuff. I've watched a lot of his stuff. Do you like playing bass in gigs, Ed? I have before. I used to play bass for a punk band like 20 years ago, and like a couple of nights, like in my current band, I actually switched up on bass and guitar when I had a guy on bass that could play guitar. It's kind of fun, to be part of that rhythm section and stuff. Hey Edward, have you listened to Justin Johnson? Yes, I've seen him. Like, yeah, he's got some pretty good stuff. Didn't he make like a diddly bow out of a shovel and shit? Check out Marcus King's version of Swinging Doors. Oh, okay, I'll look that up. Both of them kind of rotund, but hey, me too. Well, I'm trying to lose a beer belly here. That's why I'm drinking this piss water. Yeah, like when I started my channel, I was thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna be like the only blues guy on YouTube and shit. Then I found Justin Johnson. I was like, oh damn it, like they're gonna think I'm knocking him off. Never heard him talk though. Like the videos I've seen by him are just him doing stuff and not really talking and stuff. Never seen Justin Johnson. He's very popular on here. I think he's got like a million or 2 million subs on here. And yeah, he does a lot of old blues stuff. Just picks on the resonator and stuff like that. He thinks I need some more back pain medicine. It's actually kind of working. My back's not hurting right now. He says I usually don't watch the big channels. Yeah, but most of the people I watch on YouTube are like people from damn 15 years ago that I was watching back then. Says oh, there went my back again. He says I think you're a better player, more authentic. Well, I don't know. I haven't heard enough of his stuff really. That you and Justin Johnson do very different things. I think so. Like from what I've seen, like it's kind of a different theme. I'm more like a damn boring history teacher or something. Like I kind of I do a song. I give you the history of the song in the beginning of the video, and that's kind of my thing. Yet I hear ouzo is really good for back pain. Oh, too late now. I done poured a shot of that Jameson's. Hey, cheers. And if y'all will give me 1 second, I'm gonna hit the yard for just 1 second and take care of a little business. All right, all right. Let's see. I see the ouzo back there. Yeah, it's back there. Yeah, might take a shot in a little while. Like you said earlier, people need that education. They certainly do. Yeah, the music education is completely screwed in the United States. I don't know how things are in Europe. I think they probably get like a little more of the classical stuff. I mean, I hire people for bands who've never heard of like Revolver and Sergeant Pepper and stuff. Like, so, I mean, that's just rock music, you know. It seems like most people who pick up an instrument pretty much just stick with whatever the popular stuff was on the radio when they were growing up. And what else we got here? Not boring, educational. Well, I hope so. You follow the roots of things. He's more about Flash. Okay, I don't know much about the guy. Never met him. You know, sure he's a great guy. Justin Johnson's more instrumental. Yeah, he does like a lot of these really long videos where I think he's just playing and stuff, doesn't he? Edward will outdrink Justin, then jam all night. Well, yeah, I could probably attest to that. Like, I don't know if I can outplay him or not. I don't know his chops, but I definitely can outdrink him. You have to watch a Justin Johnson live stream to hear him talk. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I haven't seen one. Could you do the year Clayton Delaney died? I I don't know that one. Just like anything, it's up to the parents to expose their kids to stuff. Yeah, and I had a dad who got bored with music like really easily, and so he would like just switch up stuff. He kind of had ADD, and that got into me. Like I got into like the B sides and the album cuts and the weird shit like because he was kind of like that like in a different way like genre wise like he was like a 70s rock guy and by the time I was born he had switched to bluegrass and so that's how I grew up playing bluegrass. You should do a video on Pearly Brown versus Wet Willie lawsuit. Hmm. Like I know Wet Willie. Pearly Brown is like an older person. I started playing violin in school a long time ago. Well, my first instrument, like that it was ever bought for me for Christmas when I was 5 years old, was a like a J.C. Penney fiddle, and I never learned to play it. Like that's the one stringed instrument I can't play, like anything with a bow. Summertime by Doc Watson. Nah, I don't think I know it. We're more consumers these days than anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole ritual of just sitting down and putting on a record album, like a damn record, and listening to it all the way through, that's done. That's gone now. It's back to a singles market. Most of those singles are MP3s, and most of them suck. They're overproduced, and most times don't have any actual playing on them. The radio was very different back then. I mean, yeah, the radio stations are all owned by like probably like just a small handful of companies now, and the playlists come down from corporate headquarters. So you're really never going to get any accidents anymore. Like the Beatles. The Beatles got big over here because some smart ass DJ in Ohio decided to play a few of their songs. Because bands from England didn't get played over here. Like you had like bands getting famous by accident because they were good, and just somebody decided to spin their record on the radio. That doesn't happen anymore. It's just like a whole top down thing. Love deep cuts from any musicians versus the overplayed hits. Well, yeah, I kind of have ADD about music. Like I get tired of stuff real easily, and I can't listen to the hits by most bands. Like I listen to the album cuts. That's why we all have these storage facilities all over the place. There's one not even a mile from my house. Yeah, to keep their records in. What happened to the music lovers? I don't know. I don't know what happened to the music appreciators. People who, yeah, will just take a damn record, put it on the fucking turntable, listen to it all the way through, and pick it apart, right? And they're programmed and they don't discover music, right? And like another thing, um, because there's a record industry now who decides what people like. There's no music of the people. Like old folk music, like Woody Guthrie and stuff like that, like way back in the day, or old blues. Um, that kind of music was made by people on the street, like and now like now your taste in music is dictated to you by a record company. You would definitely think Marcus King is overproduced. Check out his live stuff. His voice reminds me of a male Janis Joplin. Well, that's cool. I like me some Janis, but yeah, I'd have to hear it. Nobody pays good money for you to sing into a can anymore. Yeah, right. How do local bands get heard? Well, most of them don't. I mean, I played in local bands forever. That I played in punk bands and metal bands and anything you can think of. And it's a pain in the ass, like to get like a few people to your gigs and stuff these days. But the current band I got now is like doing pretty good. Like we pull some people, but I really think the clubs who who are hiring live bands now. They're mostly owned by boomers who just like live music. It's like, but most of your audiences at these places have no appreciation for it. They spend most of their time like watching the 20 TVs that are hanging there. I think Napster killed music. Pirating music killed the music industry. Mm, I was a big proponent of Napster back in the day. I was hoping they would kill the music industry, like from a punk rock kind of perspective. Like when Napster came out, like I was going like, oh man, I hope this fucking destroys the music industry so we can kind of like rebuild it from the ground up. Yeah, I had the Napster back in those days. The music industry killed the music industry. Yeah, yeah, they kind of did. Just overproducing shit, being crooked and stupid. Pearly Brown blind blues player walked the streets of Macon. Wet Willie put his picture on the album in front of a liquor store. Pearly Brown was a preacher. Okay, I did not know him, but I guess he got sued like Wet Willie got sued by Pearly Brown's estate or something. I love the days of putting an album like Dark Side of the Moon with headphones and listening start to finish for days on end. Yeah, that's the way to really pick apart a fucking record is with headphones. I got the damn the studio cans here. Like, the best way to hear a record is like headphones. You can hear all that hidden crap. Um, Baffling to me how production just ruins performances. They sign these people and they don't want to record what they actually sound like. Well, because most of them suck now. Like a musicianship is pretty much fucked these days. Maybe like 10% of people with instruments can actually play them. So they have to cheat. They have to, time align things. That they have to computerize everything, right? Ed, you got any Hank Williams in you? I might hit one in a second. Yeah, I can probably do some So Lonesome I Can Cry or something like that. They put out an increasingly lousy product and couldn't handle the competition from other entertainment. Right? Yeah, that's pretty much true too. Do you know Pantera songs? I can play Pantera songs. I don't know any Pantera. I mean, I know like their music like in my head, but I don't know how to play any. Have you heard of Wheeler Walker Jr.? I don't think I have. Cemetery Gates. Yeah, that's a Pantera song. There was a time when they said that home taping of albums was killing music. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like cassette tapes. They thought that was going to kill music. Then CD burners came out, like blank CDs. They thought that was going to kill music. Then Napster came out. They thought that was going to kill music. And then really, the music business killed music, like you said earlier. So he does country, real dirty too. Okay, well, they look up some David Allen Coe stuff, like, or maybe don't. Auto tune is killing performances. That's very true. Yeah, that came out about what 20 years ago, something like that. A little over 20 years ago. Auto tune. You can hear it in everything now. If Jimi Hendrix was alive today, he'd be unknown. It probably, yeah. Shit, like in the fucking 80s, he probably wouldn't have made it. Do you know Joe Satriani? Yeah, yeah, I know of him. Yeah, He's a axe man, guitar slinger and stuff. Kids started to buy video games, and there's only so much money to spend on entertainment. Yeah, the old video games, I fucking sucked at them, so I never got into them. That's probably why I can play guitar. And MP3 files too. Yeah, yeah. Like for a long time, those damn MP3s were like too compressed. Like they didn't sound good. Jambalaya, lyrically, like don't know the lyrics, or maybe a little bit of it. Said I heard the David Allen stuff. Yeah, it's like the Marilyn Manson of country, like G.G. Allen. I mean, David Allen. Ever heard of the Skillet Lickers, famous in the 20s? Um, let's see. You talking about Dave Macon's band? Um, he had the Skillet something, didn't he? Like Uncle Dave. Panheads and shovelheads. I guess those are good things to make musical instruments out of. And a lot of people are panheads and shovelheads. I've seen Satriani live. Oh, okay. Says, hey Edward, fine. Now I'm not drunk at work. Oh, okay. So you didn't drink too many beers, huh? Do you know any Kokomo Arnold songs? Well, Kokomo Arnold wrote the song that Robert Johnson stole Sweet Home Chicago from. He wrote Sweet Home Kokomo. I don't know it, but yeah. 46 Flathead. That paycheck. The overcompression in music now and how the highs and lows are squeezed to horrible levels. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it got really bad in the early 2000s when they hit the loudness wars and they started like putting limiters on everything. It's a little better now. Like YouTube kind of actually helped with that because you got like a loudness limit on YouTube and shit. David Allen Co song. I don't know no lyrics. Jack Daniels, if you please. What was that one that I got requested earlier? Do you like Chet Atkins? Oh hell yeah. Yeah, he was a fucking beast. Or Roy Clark, he was really good too. What was that one earlier that somebody said for me to play? I don't forgot. I'm trying to look it up. Oh, Hank Williams. Hank Williams, yeah. Hank Senior, well, yeah, of course. All right. We'll see about the lyrics here. Wait, this stand is sinking on me here. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah, that lonesome whippoorwill, he sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Have you ever seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind a cloud to hide his face and cry. Have you ever seen a robin weep when tears began to die? That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Some Hank. Probably don't know the words of this. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, Billy gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shad me. The guitar will go far and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. I don't know the next verse. No, it did, like as far as songwriters are concerned, I would put Hank Williams up there with like Bob Dylan and Robert Johnson and the Beatles and stuff like that. This Land Is Your Land by Woody Guthrie. Let's see. I don't really know it. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. That's about all I know of it. Hey, good looking. I just heard a really funny AI version of Joe Biden singing "Hey, good looking," and it sounded perfect because he sounded like an old man singing a country song and shit. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me? Don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new specialty? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, bend right over the hill. Don't know the words. A lot of these songs, like other people sing them when I play them with bands, too. About I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost. For this life of sin, I have paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, there goes another boy on the lost highway. deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies makes a life like mine. Oh, the day we met, I went astray. I started rolling down that lost highway. Yeah. Yeah, there's some Hank Williams. Yeah, I went to the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville and I actually got to see a handwritten sheet of lyrics by Hank Williams. That was pretty crazy. And I think it was a Luke the Drifter song, though. I think it was like a gospel song. What age did you start playing guitar? I was about 9, 10 years old, something like that. So I've been playing for 30 years. I feel like Canada has always been pretty good with music education. The arts was always encouraged, but I'm sure it's getting worse with the youth. Yeah, I don't know how the system works in Canada. They play Guess Who songs for them in school or something. Can't believe Atlanta used to be known for blues and folk, and now it's nothing but trap or whatever that the ear rape is called. Ear rape is called Sad Times. Yeah, the trap sucks. I fucking hate trap. I like rap. I don't like trap. Yeah, that was a big blues center. You had people like Blind Willie McTell up there, Barbecue Bob, and all that stuff. Says that LOL, I sound old, but I'm only 47, 48 this month. Okay, I turned 40 last year, and my back is killing me tonight. I'm like officially feeling 40 now. I mean, the whiskey actually did help though. Like my back's not like just pounding on me now and stuff. Do you know Poncho and Lefty, Towns Van Zant? Um, I don't know the lyrics to it. Like Johnny Cash did it too. I think. Good old Hank. Big Rock Candy Mountain. I don't know that one. 9, 10 years old. Yeah. I was pretty young when I started, and I had my dad's like big, heavy ass Gibson Les Paul from the '70s on my knee. Like they didn't cut cavities into them back then like they do now. That they were heavy. It says Hank Jr. is awesome too. I like some Hank Jr. Wasn't quite like the old man, but he was pretty good. Gone to any P Diddy parties recently? No, I was hanging out on Epstein Island. Play us your favorite on acoustic. See, I don't know if I have a favorite. Hmm. Like on acoustic. Let's see. I guess that's my favorite because it was so damn hard to learn. Oh, ow! me. Ow. The back. Okay, somebody said earlier that ouzo is good for back pain. I don't know how you know that. Maybe you lived in Greece, but we'll try it. Heavy ass Les Paul, right? Yeah. Got a 1977 Les Paul Custom. That's the guitar I learned on. He says, wait till you hit 60. I bet. Stick your chest out. Yeah, that might work. Try cracking your back. I don't even know how to do that. All right. Cheers. Got some number 12 ouzo right here. The official liquor of the Greek islands and the Greek peninsula. Back in the day, they didn't have TV, radio, internet. You had to entertain yourself. That's right. There was actually a higher percentage of musicians in society back in the 1920s when you had to make your own music. Like they had record players and radios like back then, but like still like most people didn't have access to one. Like like there were way more people who could play a piano or some kind of stringed instrument like a fiddle or a banjo or something like that, and you had to make your own entertainment. I have a 2001 Korean Les Paul, ebony and cream. Oh, okay. This is my only one. I'm poor. I mean, I wouldn't have a Les Paul custom if I hadn't inherited it. So, like, my dad got it back when he was 16, like back in the 70s. He had a grandma that liked to spend money on him, and she bought him a Les Paul. I was thinking about getting a cheap telly and upgrading the pickups. A telly, like you know my stand on tellies. I never liked them. Like just never could get along with them. Oh, Epiphone Les Paul, not Gibson. Oh, okay. Hey, I got an Epiphone Lucille. Didn't pay for that one either. That was left to me by another guy. Gibson is very expensive. Yeah, and they don't stay tuned either. Ed, did you say if you knew any Gordon Lightfoot? Like went to AFK for a bit. Ooh, now I'm trying to think of a Gordon Lightfoot song. I know the name obviously because he's pretty big. I don't think I know any. Like what was his hit? And Sid for Brain says I have a Strat Squire that was made when Fender was sending finished parts to Japan for cheap assembly labor. Okay, I never had a Squire. I've got a few Strats. See, a Strat like used to be my fucking standby until I got the damn SG. Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Oh, okay, I thought that was Eddie Rabbit for some reason. Like I get them mixed up. Still want a Gretsch. They're pretty good. Like a Gretsch is like very low output. Like I don't take mine out gigging very much because it's just such a low output guitar. It's kind of a specialty thing. Like it's just good for rockabilly and not much else. You could play some blues on it. Looks cool. They're very beautiful on stage. Kind of a pain in the ass to play. It's kind of like you know that big thick body is kind of like playing a damn acoustic. What kind of hat are you wearing? This here is called a Jawa. It's by American Hatmakers. There's a link in the description of this video where you can follow the affiliate link, and if you pick up a hat from American Hatmakers, that they'll actually throw me some money and stuff. But yeah, this model here, or it's called the Jawa. Love the Crazy Nights was Eddie Rabbit. Oh, okay. Lightfoot is Canadian. I'd be surprised whenever an American has heard of him. Now we know him here. My favorite Canadian band is the fucking Guess Who though. Ronnie Van Zant's hat. It might be, yeah. Yeah, if like any of yous are ever in the market for a hat, just click that affiliate link on my video descriptions and go to American Hatmakers, and they'll give me 10% of it. Gordon passed away last year, I think. Oh, okay. Damn. The newer pickups have more juice. Well, like for a Gretsch, you can get cyclotron pickups. They make like a hot version that you could buy. Like, and I just don't have the the budget to replace the pickups on my Gretsch or the patience. Because I try working on a fucking hollow body one day. You have to tie fishing line to everything so it don't like fall inside the damn guitar and stuff. BTO Gizmodus says, yeah, Bachman Turner Overdrive, a good band, good band. Some of those guys were from the Guess Who. No, I fucking like me some Burton Cummings. Lightfoot was stuck in my 8-track collection when I was a kid in Southern California. Oh, okay. I had an 8-track like when I was a kid, way past when they were cool, and I had to stick a butter knife in it to make the 8-track play. Like those things were so fucking like unreliable. Do you like Jerry Reed? He was a good picker. I saw his grave, like in Nashville. It says Psy 8 tracks. Yeah, I sigh at 8 tracks. It's like I had some like, and I just like I thought they were terrible. Like as far as just reliability, and you couldn't rewind them. You had to, go to the different programs on them or whatever. I'm kind of glad like that cassette tapes replaced those. LOL, lots of tapes tossed out the window. Yeah, I lost like most of my tapes from when I was a kid. I like Jerry Reed, the Claw song, real nice song. That guy could play good. I got an Ibanez Floyd Rose bridge. Okay, yeah, Floyd Rose will stay tuned. Like I bought a damn Harley Benton like just so I could get a Floyd Rose on it and stuff. Cheap guitar, but it stays tuned. Hope you don't wreck that good singing voice with all them dang cigarettes. Yeah. Well, it's pretty much wrecked anyway. Like from singing 4 hours a night. Track would change in the middle of a song. Yeah. like of all the old obsolete mediums of music, like an 8 track is the one I missed the least because I did have some experience with them and I didn't really like them. I'd be hanging out with my dad and be like, just stick a goddamn fork in there and like jam it in there and see if it'll work. You know, wait, nah, I don't want no more Uzo. But a goddamn record album, on the other hand, like that's about the best way to listen to music. Unless you got like the original master tapes of a fucking album, this is probably the best way to listen to music if you have a good sound system for it. Fuck a CD. I didn't like CDs. You know, wasn't a big fan of MP3s either, even though I sell them. How about Jimmy Rogers? Do you play any of his stuff? I've got a version of one of his songs on my Patreon channel. Um, what was it? T for Texas. Yeah. Got a bump and the track would change. But yeah, my fucking record player, like I bump it all the time and it like skips. Yeah. Do you know of Kev Mo? Oh yeah, he played Robert Johnson in that famous documentary they did on him, and he does some really good Robert Johnson covers. Amos Moses, that's a Jerry Reed song. Now, if you go to the mausoleum in Nashville, where all them country singers are buried, um, you won't see Jerry Reed like on the plaque in front of there. You'll see his real name, and I forget what his real name is. Like a guy pointed it out to me. The guy I was with, up there, that took me there. Allman Brothers on 8 track, cruising in my convertible, priceless. Yeah, yeah. The damn Jeep I drive down doesn't even have a fucking CD player, or nothing in there. It's just got like a USB port, I guess, where you can put like MP3s into it and stuff. Ed, you know the Violent Femmes added up. I know the hit they had. I used to have a girlfriend that was like really into them. Like let me go on like a blister in the sun. Like yeah, I know about them. They're a pain in the ass to change strings. I think he's talking about a Floyd Rose. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass to set up and change strings. But once you get it like going, it won't go out of tune. Just stick a fork in it. You like some of that Hendrix stuff like works really good with a Floyd Rose because he used that fucking whammy bar a lot. Like it won't knock your guitar out of tune. back back hurting. But like damn, what if next week I came out with a planned set list and could actually play stuff correctly and stuff like like what would y'all think of that? Fucking amps whistling over there. I'm telling you, watch out for back pain. It's horrible. I've had it. It does suck. Bedridden for weeks. I don't think mine's that bad. I think mine's getting better. Heard about love giving sight to the blind. My baby's loving called the sun to shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Well, I love my baby, heart and soul. My baby's loving won't never grow. Oh, she's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Love my baby like the finest of wine. Stick with her to the end of time. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Love my baby, she's long and lean. You mess with her, you see a man get mean. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Well, I love my baby, heart and soul. Love like thunder won't never grow. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Some impromptu Stevie Ray there. Gizmo is $5. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Vic Morrison, $2. Big thanks for that. Like a good morning little schoolgirl, like I don't know the lyrics to it. Says I like Love Struck better. Okay. It's like being on the couch in Ed's basement. Yeah, I kind of like these things to be like conversational and impromptu. I don't know if that runs a lot of people off. Um, just like from not being very produced and stuff. But JD, like $2.99 Australian dollars. Thank you very much for that. Once was a sweet thing, baby. Held that love in our hand. Now I see you out somewhere, just don't mean a thing. That's a cold shot now. Yeah, that's a drag. That's a cold shot now. Don't let our love go bad. So sad. All right. I think I run a bunch of people off. I got 17 people now. I fucking seem to get more concurrent viewers when I'm talking than when I'm playing. It's a school night. Well, the school's off down here, like spring break. Masters week next week, like Hell Week. We call it down here, like us musicians. I'm about ready to get on my horse and ride to the sunset. I might not be long for me too. Like goddamn, I've been on here for what 3.5 hours. So, yeah, pretty late for a Wednesday night. Yeah. So that's the way to do it. Intersective. Is that what he meant? Squidward. Got to working blues. Oh shit. It's 9 here and midnight your tune. I thought you lived in New York, Gizmodus. Or might have been from New York. Like I might have misheard somebody else and mixed it up with you or something. Interactive. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's mostly like what I do with my live things. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna drink a few beers and drink some whiskey and turn on the computer and just start up the webcam and just have an impromptu show in Seattle now. Oh, okay, okay. A lot of good shit came out of Seattle. Used to live on the East Coast. Oh, okay. Well, Jimbo Morrison said the West is the best. So I don't know. I haven't been there. New York City and Philly. Okay. Yeah, my best friend used to live in Philly. Like he went to Rutgers up there for law school. But Rutgers was like across the border though in New Jersey, wasn't it? Says great stuff. Got to go. Good night. But good night, Mr. Vic Morrison. Sub Pop Records. Oh yeah, all that grunge stuff. That's when I first discovered rock music. Watching Kurt Cobain when he was still alive and stuff. The Rutgers over the bridge in Camden. Oh, okay. Yeah. Jim Morrison was repping the West Coast. Yeah, but he was from Florida. He was kind of a Southern guy, but a Florida man indeed. Like completely insane. Reverend Horton Heat. I had a chance to see him one time, 20 years ago at a punk club, and I didn't go. And I could kick myself in the ass for not going down there. So, David Hick said, I wish my fingers worked that fast. Do you have any slide guitar songs or finger picking? OG fave in your pocket, ready to play? Um, well, since you sent me a super chat for Canadian 13.99, which is about I'd say 20 cents in American money. Like, yeah, I'll play one for you. What? Let's see. What's a good slide song? When I smoke this cigarette. Thank you very much, David, for that super chat there. Says, so he wasn't from Los Angeles, Jim Morrison. No, he came from Florida. You had more people when you played acoustic, but that's probably what people expect me to do. Yeah, I think Ray and the drummer were from L.A. Probably. Yeah. Then Gizmodo says, wasn't he an army brat, Jim Morrison? Yeah, I think he was. I think his dad was like in the Navy or something like that. What's a good slide song I could play for David Hick here? Maybe some. Ooh, I don't know. Any ideas? Dust my broom. I I played that earlier, but if y'all want to hear it again, I'll do it. Let me kill this smoke here. Or spoonful. That'd be a good one. Good morning, little schoolgirl. Don't know the lyrics for that one. Wonder if Robert Johnson went through Colorado. Well, he traveled through the Midwest a lot. I think he went to Chicago and places like that, and He mentions, Des Moines, Iowa, in Sweet Home Chicago. So he might have went through Iowa if there was anybody living there at the time. This is a LOL. You're welcome. Out just commie money. Talking about the Canadian money. I think I think Canadian money is worth like slightly less than American money if my math is right. But for that reason, it's good to go to college up there. Like if you're American, one you'd get booed for playing the rock bar. Yeah, pretty much everything. Yeah. Have you heard of Kingfish? Yeah, I think they were talking about him earlier. Little Kingfish Ingram or whatever. Yeah. Let's make sure I don't knock my Martin over here. Got to retune here. This thing is hard to hold. See what it does? Just falls off your lap.
Could be a spoonful of diamonds, could be a spoonful of gold, just a little spoon of your precious love satisfy my soul. I'm in lies about a little, man cries about a little, man dies about a little. Everything's a fight about the spoon, spoon that, spoon that, spoon, spoon that, spoon that, spoon that, spoon that, spoon. Everything's a fight about the spoon. Could be a spoonful of coffee, could be a spoonful of tea, just a little spoon of your precious love is good enough for me. I'm in lies about a little, some of them cries about a little, some of them dies about a little. Everything's a fight about the spoon, spoon that, spoon that, spoon, spoon that, spoon that, spoon, spoon that, spoon that, spoon. Everything's a fight about the spoon. you from another man. A man lies about a little. Some of them cries about a little. Some of them dies about a little. Everything's a fighting about the spoon. Spoon that spoon that spoonful. Spoon that spoon that spoonful. Spoon that spoon that spoonful. Everything's a fighting about the Some men lies about her. Some of them cries about her. Some of them dies about her. Everything's a fighting about the spoon. Spoon that spoon that spoonful. Spoon that spoon that spoonful. Spoon that spoon that spoonful. Everything's a fighting about the spoon.
Some good old Howlin' Wolf there. Yep. Says, thank you, good night, sir. Steve Stricker out of Michigan, I believe. I'm probably going to say good night pretty soon here. Been a long live stream here. I don't plan these things. I don't write out the program or nothing. I just kind of turn on the camera and like whatever, you know. You get to see me fuck up stuff that I don't know anymore and do some stuff I still know, you know. $1 Canadian equals 75 US cents. Oh, okay. Says, good job, Ed. Well, thank you very much, Boris. So Tone says, good night, fellas. All right. Thank you very much for that. You rock, Ed. Yep. Is Charlie Patton the only bluesman to play lap style? I doubt it. Like I don't know why he did his version of Spoonful that way. He might have just liked it that way. I'm not sure. But I mean like the whole idea of playing like a dobro on your lap like had to come from somewhere. David Hicks says, awesome, thanks for that. Love the steel resonator. Ironically, my phone died and I missed half of it by the time I plugged it in. Oh shit. Fucking technology, man. Uh, yeah, I'm probably going to check out pretty soon. I think I'll do one more shot with y'all before I get out of here. It is helping the back a little bit, though. Cheers. Got some Jamesons with like some ouzo residue mixed in with there, so it's gonna be like some goddamn like licorice flavor. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. But, like, what do y'all say next week? Same bat time, same bat place, 8:30. This says, yeah, he wasn't the only one. I think maybe it came from blind guys playing like on the lap. Yeah. I mean, like before I learned to play upright, I actually held that Les Paul, that 77 Les Paul in my lap, before I learned to turn it up like that. I don't know why I started that way, but it was easier apparently. I'll just rewatch the last song if you post this, but it'll be up like when I get done with it. Like a lot of these live streams, I just take them down and put them on the Patreon channel. But this one will be up for a while at least. JD says thanks for the show. Glad you enjoyed it. Just you know, give me a hell yeah for same bat time, same bat channel next week, 8:30. Or if y'all can like suggest a better time, like I don't know what's the best time to do these. So I tried playing it lap style. I find it super difficult. It takes some getting used to. PB and J says hell yeah. Excuse me. Ow! God damn it! I cannot use this arm. Apparently, the fucking. So David Hicks says, "Hell yeah, it's been a while since I enjoyed hanging out with you, Ed. Yeah, we're glad to see you back." PB and J says, "I enjoy these live streams. I'm glad you enjoy that." All right, it's 12:30, y'all. I'm gonna shut this thing down. I will see y'all next time. Hopefully, same bat time, same bat channel. I guess we'll do like 8:30 again. Uh, Geis des Todes just joined. Am I late? Good evening. Yeah, we're about to wind down right now. Thank you, Boris, for coming out. And I think we'll end it right now. See y'all next time.